Welcome to the Kids Kingdom. Please like, share and subscribe the channel. Press the bell icon.
Once upon a time, nestled deep within a lush, green jungle, there lived a woodcutter named Thomas. Every day, Thomas ventured into the heart of the jungle to gather wood to support his modest livelihood. One sunny morning, as Thomas set out on his usual path, he came across a particularly magnificent tree. Its branches reached high into the sky, casting a cool shade over the forest floor. As he raised his axe to begin his work, a soft voice echoed through the air. Startled, Thomas glanced around, trying to discern its source. To his amazement, the voice seemed to emanate from the tree itself. "Please, kind sir," the tree spoke, its voice gentle yet commanding, "spare me from your blade. For soon, my branches will burst forth with the most exquisite blossoms, adorning the forest with their beauty." Thomas paused, struck by the unexpected plea from the tree. He had never encountered such a phenomenon before, a tree that could speak and reason like a human. Intrigued and moved by the tree's words, he lowered his axe and nodded in agreement. "Very well," he replied, "I shall honor your request and leave you be." With a grateful rustle of its leaves, the tree seemed to sigh in relief as Thomas moved on, his heart lighter than before. Continuing deeper into the jungle, Thomas soon stumbled upon another tree, its branches heavy with the promise of future abundance. Before he could even raise his axe, the tree spoke once more, its voice tinged with urgency. "Dear woodcutter," the tree implored, "I beseech you, spare me from your blade. For in due time, my boughs shall bear succulent fruits, nourishing both man and beast alike." Once again, Thomas found himself moved by the tree's plea. He hesitated, his axe poised midair, before ultimately lowering it with a solemn nod. "I shall heed your words," he declared, "and let you thrive undisturbed." As he continued his journey through the jungle, Thomas encountered tree after tree, each with its own story to tell and plea to make. Thomas sank to the ground, his mind swirling with thoughts and emotions. What had begun as a routine day of work had transformed into a profound encounter with nature itself. On the other side of the jungle, unbeknownst to Thomas, a mysterious figure watched his every move with keen interest. This figure was none other than the guardian spirit of the forest, a being whose essence was intertwined with every tree, every leaf, and every whisper of the wind. Moved by Thomas's compassion and respect for the trees, the guardian spirit decided to reveal itself to the woodcutter. Taking on the form of a man adorned with leaves and vines, it approached Thomas with a warm smile. "Thank you, kind woodcutter," the guardian spirit spoke, its voice melodic like the rustle of leaves in the breeze. "Your empathy and understanding have touched the very heart of the forest. You have saved my children, the trees, from harm." "It was the least I could do," he replied humbly. "I only wish to show them the same kindness they have shown me." In gratitude for Thomas's actions, the guardian spirit offered him a gift beyond his wildest dreams, a magical stick imbued with the power to grant any wish. With this stick, the guardian spirit explained, "You may shape your destiny however you see fit. But remember, true wealth lies not in material possessions, but in the kindness and compassion we show to others." Overwhelmed with emotion, Thomas accepted the gift with reverence and gratitude. Closing his eyes, he whispered his deepest desires to the magic stick, envisioning a future filled with abundance and prosperity. In an instant, Thomas's wishes were granted. A grand house materialized before his eyes. Soon after, his newfound entrepreneurial spirit led him to establish a thriving business, one that brought prosperity not only to himself but to the entire community. In time, Thomas returned to the heart of the jungle, his heart full and his spirit renewed. With a grateful smile, he presented the magic stick to the guardian spirit, knowing that its power belonged not to him alone, but to the forest and all its inhabitants.